Here with the F&O Show and been largely quiet for the better part of today's trading session, but the bias has been on the downside. So right now we're staring in down by about almost 23 points in the Nifty spot, 52.17. The advanced decline ratio as well has now fallen from where it started off the day at, and we're now just about neck to neck with the advances just about marginally taking over. The Nifty futures now at 52.33, and the premium as well has come off a little bit from the start of the day. Quickly want to walk you through a couple of losers and gainers as well, and walk you through the futures and options picture. You've got a Cummins, United Spirits, BEL, NTPC, IVRCL, which are indeed the key gainers in trade, and Punj Lloyd as well has been holding up to the tune of about 2.25 percentage point currently. On the flip side, there's weakness coming in for UCO Bank, HPCL, Bajaj Holdings is the top loser, Sterlite, Arvind, Vijaya Bank, and amongst the bigger ones, you've got Tata Motors as well as Tata Power, which are now down about almost 2% or so. Unitech as well is down by about almost 2% or so currently. There are some interesting comments coming in from the SBI CFO saying that they are going to be withdrawing all concessions on home loans till September, and I think that is in continuation with what we saw from SBI earlier this morning, wherein they had slashed their home as well as auto loan rates. So there is some clarification coming into that front. SBI, of course, has been under pressure today. Let's quickly bring in CK Narayan on board and other experts as well to talk about which way the market is headed. CK, it's come off a little bit from our earlier chat. 52.17 now on Nifty spot. What's the trade that you would execute?
I think the indices are just really churning about. They don't really have anything to hang on to. The main events of the week seem to be over, except for perhaps Chairman Draghi's statement, which is due today out of Europe. But I don't really see that driving our markets in any significant way, unless he, sort of kind of pulls the rug from beneath the feet, which is not really expected. So I think the indices, the market has already shown that it is loath for a sell-off, and it did finish whatever it wanted to do sometime around the end of last month. And from there, the recovery has been pretty decent, and it is hanging on to those higher levels. Even though the results have not really done anything to light up the streets so far, I think, all the, let's say, weak spots are there, monsoon, politics, Europe, whatever you call it, but the market seems largely unwilling to go down, and that is what we should pay cognizance to. I think we should remain long with, a stop somewhere around 51.50. And if we have long positions, which is the position that I have recommended on both the Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, we should continue to hold them long. No fresh trades are definitely called for at this juncture in any of the indices. So we should just hold on to what we have, looking for high targets which are currently in the region of about 53.40. This will be on once we are able to decisively get past around 5260 to 5280.
Parag Doctor as well as Sandeep Wagle as well join in with their thoughts on the market. Sandeep, how are you going about trading the Nifty right now?
Well, Aisha, we had a long in the Nifty around 52.25, 52.20 levels. Yesterday we had talked of it, and we have maintained that, and we have added at 52.30 as well. And we have a view of around 5300, 53.20. Though the Nifty is not moving one way the way I am expecting, but it is not looking weak. I think Dr. Narayan said it right, and I would put my stop loss a little below 5200 and trade for a 75 to 100 point upside.
Parag, how is your index strategy approach right now?
Well, we've had a pullback rally in the Nifty in the new series, and I think it's kind of getting tired at these levels, just under the 5250 resistance. So we are probably in neutral territory now, and I'm not sure whether the Nifty has enough steam to really get past the 5300 mark with conviction. On the other hand, even 5100 to 5150 is well supported with the 200-day average, 100-day average, long-term kind of support. So what we are looking at is a range-bound kind of strategy for the Nifty, which has been paying off for the last couple of months. We're having a short strangle in the Nifty August series by selling the 5400 call and the 5000 put for a combined premium of about 50 points. And the stop loss for that would be underlying crossing either 5475 or 4925 in this series which seems unlikely at the current juncture. So range-bound kind of behavior is expected to continue, and no sector within the Nifty 50 stocks as having enough strength to really break the Nifty out of the range which we discussed.
Okay, let's chat about some individual movers. And like I said, a couple of these energy plays are holding up well. You've got a United Spirits as well, which is looking good at this juncture. Lots of mid-caps which are reacting to earnings as well as the sectoral churn, really. CK, your thoughts on two of the top movers today, United Spirits and Cummins?
Well, I think they are a little different in the kind of setup, because Cummins is something which has just set off a big move. What looks to be the onset of a big move today. Very nice upward large range move supported by very good volumes, and this is in response to some news. So clearly the announcement of results seems to have kind of galvanized some of the players into going long in this stock. So I think the move in Cummins is likely to sustain. So most certainly at 470 levels also, I would definitely rate Cummins as a buy with a target somewhere in the region of about 50 points higher from current levels. If you come to United Spirits, that's been on a run. I think the way it has moved, it's almost breaching about 845, 850 levels on the futures right now. This is a little bit of a crucial make or break area for United Spirits, because it has a few earlier resistances around this level, and if it were to move past this, then we are clearly looking at some more upside. The momentum is with the stock, there is no doubt about it. It's a higher beta name, and as long as, but then it's only that it's very subject to big moves with some news flows. So you have to worry about some overnight gap. That goes with the course in this particular name. But as far as the trend is concerned right now, one has to be long in the stock, and we can, even at the current level of 845, 847, look for higher levels. I would think somewhere around 885 is the immediate target that one could look at.